McCall 是 Penn Financial 的创始人，他除了提供咨询服务之外呢，也经常登陆福克斯电视台作为股市专家，评论当前的股市。那么他对于当前股市动态又有什么样的看法呢？我们一起来看一下。
Hello, Matt. Good to have you with us. So you wrote this book, Swing Trader's Bible. I wonder how individual investors can make money through swing trading. What's your suggestion?
Well, the market's been pretty volatile as of late. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, and the market really over the first 6.5 months has not gone anywhere. But there's been a lot of swings. So Swing Trader's Bible will help you take advantage of those swings, buying on pullbacks, selling into strength, and using the charts to determine when to buy and sell.
Right. Well, as you may know, the Nasdaq just hit another record high yesterday. You believe Dow is the next?
Yes.
20,000. How far away from that?
I think we hit it by the end of this calendar year, by the end of 2015. To me, this is the most hated rally ever in the history of Wall Street. Talking to individual investors and even big institutional investors, they have a lot of cash on the sideline. They don't want to be in the market. It's not like 2000 when everybody, the shoe shine guys giving me stock tips. The guy driving my cab is giving me stock tips. Now the person who has money isn't in. Once everybody gets in and that money comes off the sidelines at trillions of dollars, that will be the next leg higher and push up to Dow 20,000.
Well, then what do you think about the Dow theory? Because based on the Dow theory, the Dow Jones transportation average is supposed to support the Dow Jones industrial average.
Long term you go back. These theories are great. The whole sell it may go away. There's a lot of great theories out there. The issue with me is when we all know about it, it doesn't usually work that well. If we don't share with anybody, then the theories typically work. The reason the transports have been down twofold. One, coal. Our government has knocked down coal production, which has moved through rail, so that's hurt that. And energy as well. Oil prices coming down, less demand, so you're seeing less energy being moved on the rail. So the rails have really pulled down that sector.
Okay. Then let's talk about your top picks. What are the best ETFs to buy right now?
I'd say one that we own that I really like is SBIO. It's the Alps Medical Breakthrough ETF. So it's a basket of about 50 small mid-cap biotech stocks, but they have to have a drug in at least phase 2 or phase 3 with the FDA. So they have something on the cusp. That ETF went public the last trading day of December. It's up over 50% this year, closed at a new all-time high recently.
Wow, okay. So what's your view about Google, since Google surged about 16% yesterday?
Yep. I like Google. We don't own it. I personally, we own some Facebook. We bought some Facebook recently. I'm looking to pick up some Twitter as well. If you own Google, I would hold on to it. Hit $700 for the first time, closing out the week. I would hold, and I think Google has their hands in everything, and they'll be fine. They're not the huge growth machine that they were many years ago, but yes, you can buy and hold it, but I think there's other better plays in that sector.
Okay, so my last question. How can investors play in this kind of environment right now?
Well, if you are a true investor, which means long term, right? You buy into weakness and you hold. You have to weather ups and downs. We haven't had a 10% pullback in about 3.5 years, one of the longest time frames ever. We're going to have a 10% pullback, and it's going to be okay. So what you need to do is buy into that and not panic and sell, and continue to have quality holdings in your portfolio and be consistent. Put money away at your 401k, your IRA. Keep putting it away. Close your eyes in 20 years, you're going to have a lot more money.
Okay. Well, do you follow the Chinese stock market?
I do.
What's your view towards that?
To me, this 35% or so pullback that they had in the Shanghai, the media's making much more of it than it really is, because they ignore the fact that it went up over 100% in the last year.
Yes.
So that's a natural pullback to me. Is it for most American investors? No, it's a little too volatile. But I see a lot of opportunity in small, mid-cap Chinese stocks. We own Bona, B-O-N-A, which is Bona Film, one of the large film companies that's trading about $11.80. And they had an offer from the founder to go private at $13.70. Another one we just recommended was BZUN, a small company that had their first earnings report coming up. It's another small Chinese e-commerce company. I think there's opportunity in a lot of these small, mid-cap Chinese stocks that trade in the U.S.
Yeah, so since now the Chinese companies which are listed on the U.S. market, they all wanted to go private.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think, a lot of companies want to go public because it's a big thing to go public, especially here in the U.S., gain shareholders. But then they realize, well, you're undervalued, because we undervalue them because we're so concerned. We don't trust the numbers out of Chinese companies. So if I'm a founder, I can say, listen, my stock's really worth 30% more, and it's still at a discount, so they're going to go private, and we're going to see a lot more going private, in my opinion.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.